Generic greetings and welcome back to Railroads. Today's railroad building beverage is a very nice traditional cup of tea, perfect for the footplate. So welcome back to Railroads. There has been a challenge, maybe, a suggestion, a comment, a couple of actually, and that is that, we've done a lot of things on Railroads. We've played a lot of Railroads. We've done pretty much every map multiple times, either working on just going for the in-game objectives here or just doing a certain challenge, but it's very unlikely that we have a player on a harder difficulty, and well, let's try and resolve that now. We are going to go for the Robber Baron difficulty and the hard, or more accurate, I guess, real routing levels. So Robber Baron difficulty, starting cash is 200,000 generic units of currency, so normally start with 500 on the normal difficulty, which I believe is Investor. You have only 3 out of the 5 shares that you normally start with, so that's 3 out of the 10 total. Track cost is 40% higher, as is train cost. Also, maintenance is the same, so just 40% more cost, and your delivery revenue is 20% lower. So basically, what I'm hearing is it's really difficult. Routing difficulty is hard. Trains will stop if there are any other trains blocking their destination. So normally on the medium or normal routing level, the trains will stop, they will wait and wait and wait, and if they can't get past one another, they'll eventually just go, I'm a ghost, and just phase through one another. That's not a technology that we currently have when it's on the high difficulty, so let's just see if we can even get close to a win on this one. Normally when we play these, we never expect a win, and I think it's disingenuous to expect one straight away. However, in this particular case, certainly it's going to be exceptionally difficult to win. Exceptionally difficult. And we're going to have to use some questionable techniques, which, you'll see as we play through this one. So we're in Norwich here. Our next competitor is in Hastings. That is Jim Hill. In Salisbury, we have Isambard, Kingdom Brunel, and is there someone in Wales? There is. In Wrexham, we have George Stevenson. So, a couple of things. We want to get as much money as quick as possible, which means we need to find the closest village, and we need to go there post-haste and start to transport passengers and mail, and we'll be focusing on passengers and mail pretty much from the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to immediately sell some shares, and I'm actually going to put it to a slow speed. And the way we can work out every advantage is by basically doing a straight track. So if we come to here, we want to go down, we want to basically go to there, and then we want to go straight from that location. It's actually not as straight as I wanted, but it's going to go to there, and then we place this in here. So what it means is the line is basically, it goes straight, then a hard curve, and then a straight. So it means that you are not, basically it's a more direct route and it's quicker. On here we make a slither of track, and that is now our secondary track, and again it's going to be somewhat similar. We want to head over to Chelmsford here, and so we'll just put that there, and then we make a straight piece of track, once again selling the shares, and that can go into Chelmsford, and we'll place in that there, and we'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In fact, we're going to go with basically 4 and 4. Normally I'd go with a 3-2, but we're going to go with the 8 and 8 here, and sorry, the 4 and 4, and another slither of track there. That is, like I say, legit. I should point out perhaps the obvious here, that I play this game for fun. We do random challenges, we play it fairly chill. This is not that. This is the I am only in it to win it sort of a level of gameplay, where we are using exploitation of unintended game mechanics, I think would be the best sort of way to describe this. So we need to head over to somewhere else, and the next closest would be Hitchin, but that is not passengers, so Peterborough, and I think we're going to go from Norwich on that one. So from Norwich we'll go to there. That is not a piece of track. That is not a piece of track for the purposes of this. Yeah, there we go, that's fine. And I think we can go directly straight, can't we? And yeah, we can. It would be gentle uphill. I'm not going to build anything other than just straight piece of track. We are totally out of stocks, but we do need to get to Peterborough. It's 197,000 in order to get that piece of track. And we're not going to be buying any stocks or shares. It's just not going to happen. We can only do that when we are the winner, when we are above everybody else. Also, because of train maintenance, we have a huge problem that the train maintenance is 40% higher. The trains are going to cost an exceptional amount of money. So let's just go for, again, a little slither there for our double track. And we want to look at Nottingham. And it says steep downhill, we'll go for maybe a gentle. And then it's going to be straight over to here. I think we will go with the bridge. Or do we want to go... No, we're not going to go with the bridge. And I don't know how much difference there was. But anyway, we're going to head over to there. We're on 175. There we go. There's a new train available, and we will locomotive, don't kill me. Right, I don't have the money. Yes, I do now. That's fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. And ooh, new speed record. Very nice. So from here, we want to go with, again, just a slither of track. And we can't even afford that because we're at minus 10,000, 11,000, 13,000, 14,000. Business is booming. There we go. And now we want to do pretty much a right angle. And until it says your turn is too sharp. And then we want to go straight. And we will be doing a bit of tunnelling at this stage, which is totally fine. Over to Birmingham. Don't do the accent. Don't even try. And that's going to cost 149, which is now in. And... there may be some... I mean, obviously there's multiple ways to win the game. We could go with the objectives. We are just going to go for the whole buyout thing. That's our main way that we can possibly get a win of this one. And all I'm doing... I'm not doing anything other than building track. Oops, that's on the wrong side. That's the problem with making these like little slithers, you see. Yeah, all we're doing is building track and carrying passengers and mail. That's all we're doing. But I'm going to stop in but a moment for a very important reason. We've not done any upgrades on these lines when it comes to the stations. We need to get those upgraded to get that extra revenue. But I wanted to expand early like this, just so we can say we've got a good network, and it also starts to box in the opponent. And there we go. And none of these connect to each other. There's been no connecting up with the double tracks or anything like that. So let's see then. Let's go from, say, let's go from Norwich and work down over. So Ipswich, we want to go station and then a terminal, and that's going to increase the load and unload speed as well as passenger and mail revenue. That is now upgraded. Chelmsford, oh, you know what? Because it's been serviced by other people, I'm going to ignore it for now. We're going to go Peterborough. So Peterborough, go to a station. And you can see the money's rolling in. We're currently not last. We're second last. But I think upgrading this will give us a very, very strong boost to our money. And already, it seems to be rolling in much better. Increased freight pulling power for all trains. I'd very much like that. But I don't think I'm going to get it. I mean, we'll see. I think the gem... Oh, no. Too rich for my blood. You can have it. Put that to a terminal. Yeah, I think the general consensus is don't go for stuff like that. Just don't bother. And I'm not. Oh, there's no way I'm going to get to Bristol now. I'm not going to get over that. But we can go to Manchester. Yeah, we can definitely get to Manchester. So there's a terminal there. Okay, so from here then, again, another slither of track. From this side, 90-degree bend, moderate downhill, to there. It's going to go to there, look straight at Manchester. Straight across. That goes in there. Once again, it's passengers and mail. And that's all we're transporting. Another bit of track. Let's head over to Liverpool. I think that's about right. Alright. I'm gonna say, I'm sure that'll be an achievement as well. Connecting Liverpool and Manchester and London, is it? Connected all cities, doesn't say, but it's in. Okay, let's once again upgrade station. And then a terminal. We are second now, so something's working. Oh, there's another loco there. I don't know what it was. And look at the money rolling in. Brilliant. Yeah, that's good. There we go, that's upgraded. I think Birmingham's upgraded. Yes, it is. Cheltenham. Yeah, it's upgraded. So it's just Ipswich and London. No, Chelmsford. Station and terminal. Terminal. London. We can probably go over there if we wanted to. Station then. Where's the nearest? There's loads of coal over here, but it's not being transported by myself. Is it possible we want to go to Hastings? Maybe. I'm thinking heading into Wales, though. Is it possible to get to Bristol? It's possible to get to Cardiff. Cardiff is relatively easy. We'll do that. It's easy, but it's not cheap, put it that way. We need to go a little bit left. Probably there. Then straight across. Over to Cardiff. That'll do. And that might be a better place to go from, actually. There's that done. Let's have a quick look at our locos. Really slow, much better. And I'm not even looking at it myself, but if you look at the top right, all that money, we're in negatives. Because you can basically take these out on loan. There's no disadvantage of doing it. So we're 500,000 in debt. But all of our trains are now exceptionally fast. Hopefully compared to the opponents. From here we can probably go... Oh, there's no way we're getting down there. Why is there no beef being transported? Why would you not transport beef to Bristol? There's loads of money in that. Okay, fair enough. There's an advantage of having long trains as well. Is because you can see they go to there and stop at that little bit. Yeah, just works out. Works out. Cardiff then. Station, then to a terminal. And I think we may look at all of the beef stock on the left-hand side, because there's two companies, there's two cattle companies. So, double track to there. From that one... Oh, I don't think I can select it. I can. So, it's going to be a bit difficult here. Oh, look at that. It's allowing me to go... Oh. It said it was going to go straight. It ain't gone straight at all. Delivery bonus for perishables. I don't have any perishables. And can I even go? Can I go around over to here? Overlaps bridge. Yes, it does. But can I go there and then up into Bristol? It's exactly what I can do. And then it means that and that. Is it possible we're going to go there? No, it's not. It's not going to work. Right, it's fine. It's fine. We'll live with that one. So we are going to buy out that stockyard, and I can guarantee the AI is going to jump on this one. Apparently my guarantee is worth nothing, because they really aren't. That is not a problem. That is just an exceptional amount of money we're going to make off this one. Close there, go to there, clear it. I don't know if... I did read somewhere that there's actually no benefit of clearing the cars. But I don't know if that's true or not. Hang on, did I just not... Let me edit that one. Yeah, clear the car on that one. But we're not taking the food anywhere. But we will be now. We want to go to maybe Salisbury. So we'll go double track. Station, terminal. Come on. There's the terminal. So we want to bring from here. Are we even going to get over there? We can. It's suboptimal. But I want to do that. There we go. And what we're going to do is bring food from here. Why will that not work? I guess it's not tracked enough. No, it's fine. Food to there. Passengers and mail come back. Okay. Now that we're here, we can go to Portsmouth as well. So go there. Portsmouth. Straight across. Once again, passengers and mail. That's all we're doing. Oh! 060 DX goods. Freight. How nice. Okay, we're on 6 million. George Stevenson, 3.5. Brunel, 7.6. Jim Hill, just under 2. So yeah, not ideal. But we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We don't have a choice. We just have to keep expanding. From here then. Nobody's even utilised the fishing stuff either. Taunton. Oh, we're going to do that. Sorry, I'm distracted here. Just going to put it down to slower speed just so we have a bit more time. To normal speed for now. Right. Slow speed. Right, we want to get the fishery. How we're going to get over there? I guess it will be double track. I can't really see. There we go. Something like that. Okay. And we want to buy the cannery because we've got fishing there. We've got fishing here. And the rest are down here. Well, but at least we're utilising it, I guess. Yeah, it'll do. Right, that goes in there. If I start buying this out now, though, there's someone going to jump in. We'll start the bidding. There's no Bismarck to mess us up here. Oh, good, but there's a George Stevenson. The whole Bismarck thing, people have asked this before. There's no like fracturing in like Anglo-German relations or anything like that. There's nothing to be read into it. But when we used to play this quite often multiplayer with friends, we would often it was always Bismarck that would beat us. I never figured out why. It was what it was. It was Bismarck every time. But yeah, maybe that answers some people's queries on why I'm always on about that. Alright, let's get these fish brought over. Oh. Am I not in there? Oh, that's dodgy. Cannot place in the water. I mean, that's fair enough, right? Job done. Right. Fish. You. Fish! And, today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. So, that's now getting processed into food. Food that we can take here. The thing is, we're taking food to Salisbury and bringing back... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change that. That's a passengers and mail thing now. But we're going to have a loco going from here. Food. Bring back food. Just double food from Taunton. I mean, we don't necessarily need to upgrade it, but I am going to do that just as a matter of course. We've got the sheep company here as well. All of the sheep and wool companies. There's a stockyard. You know what? Oh, it's not big enough as well to support a bigger industry. I was going to upgrade it, but I don't think we can. Right. Is there anywhere up here that I sort of... I mean, yeah, we haven't really went into Wrexham or anything. I mean, we are going into Liverpool. Let's go for double track. And we'll look straight down at Wrexham, straight across into Wrexham here. And it's passengers and mail. And station terminal straight away. What's that here you say? More double track. Correct. Straight down. Clandudnod Wells, I think that is. That nobody's taking passengers and mail from. I genuinely don't understand why. Not a complaint, just an observation. We can also go to Cardiff. Is there any point in doing that? Most likely not. Okay, we are currently now at a point where half maintenance cost in all trains. I need that. And I will happily spend the fortune that we currently have in getting it. If we get that, we don't win the game, but we have a huge advantage. That's a huge advantage. A huge, huge, huge advantage. Okay. That's a good freight wagon. A good freight loco. But is it better for... It's just better for everything, isn't it? It is just better for everything. Okay. Upgrade the fleet. Is it a fleet? This is where we upgrade the whole thing. Spend this fortune that we've amassed. And then a better... Didn't even finish the sentence. Right, anything that's carrying passengers and mail. Oh, it's actually worse. Look at that. It's worse. So we did look out, actually. So if we're looking at this, it goes 60, but that's the top end with only 4 cars. We're 8 cars long. So the freight is better. Huh. Who'd have thought? Oh, hang on. Move that over. I think most of these will be the right ones. There might be some old ones lying around, but I'm not too concerned. Right, I'm going to start buying some stock. We are... Oh no, we're not top. We're not top. We can't afford to do that. We need to keep expanding. We need to keep expanding. Make sure these are all upgraded, which I think they are. Yes. I'm going to buy that chemical plant out. I'm going to start to buy out people's industries. And I'm actually going to start buying out my own stock as well. Jim Hill really wants that. And Brunel now. So, the scores are ourselves at just under 11 million. Brunel, just over 10 million. We have the ability to start buying out industries. But this is where things can go bad. Because you can easily get complacent. It's just a shame we can't take all of this stuff anywhere. I mean, we could take it to Bristol. Is it possible for me to get to Bristol with a double track? I don't think so. I'm not even going to risk it. Jim Hill sets a new record. Well done, Jim. Right, any industry that's making money, we're going to put an auction on. And I'm surprised. I was going to say, someone's going to bid on that, surely. There's Brunel again. Have we got that? We've got that. Just going to pause it a second. So, in Lincoln, we have a chemical plant which turns chemicals into... it turns chemicals into medicine. Medicine we can then bring down to Peterborough. Okay, we're going to do that. So what's the best way of doing this? You could spur off from here, go across, but we're doing the direct line thing. So from here, we literally can't double track it. Is that what it's telling me? So slow the game down to nothing. I want to double track it there. And from the backside of it. Did that even do anything? I don't think it did. Bring this along to there. And another one along to... No, there is something underneath that, and I can't select it anymore. There's something there. Right, I'm just going to have to do my best here. Okay, so it's that. It's then a double track. Yep, that's fine. Followed by it spinning to there. Going straight. So, what we're going to do is have that and... we're breaking the rules! We'll have this max out on whatever that is. Nitrates, I think. Then go there, clear it. Max out on that, go there, clear it. And bring back passengers and mail. We know this doesn't take passengers and mail. It is going to shout at us. Still can't do it, actually, because I need to do something else. I need to do that. Okay. So it's there. Nitrates. Max out on that one. Go there. Bring back passengers and mail. And it says you may lose money. It is right. I'll delete that. Yeah. We might come back and change that. Oh, hang on. That's correct. Let me double check that route. Nitrates. Pick up that. Drop it off. Yes. I mean, ideally it should be that as well. Yay. Right. Let's go for purchase of the chemical plant. Let's see what happens here. Also... No. No, George. No. No. Down. Got it. Right. Hospital as well. Because we know we're going to be making money off that. I'm just going down as well. Any industry that's making money, we might buy out. Or at least put a cheeky bid on it to see if anyone does that. If this has grown big enough, as soon as this goes big enough, Taunton, brilliant. But we're buying out our own stock. We're on 18.4 million. Next is Brunel on 11.3, who I notice hasn't really gone up. In all this time, they've not really gone up. George Stevenson on 5, and poor Jim Hill on 2.6. They've pretty much knocked it off the starting blocks here. Where's all this beef going to? Because that's us. And there's that one there that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's, can we go through to here? We can. I know it's a curvy track and we said we're not going to do that, but we don't really have much choice. I mean, that's such a ridiculous line. But there's nothing on the top left saying, oh yes, your train's stuck. So that going for us, which is nice. I'm buying out, I'm just buying out stock from our competitors here. Ah, brilliant. Right, we can now get another industry. From Taunton then, what would I want to take? Nitrates are already being shipped from there, I think. Yes. Ooh, passenger delivery. Oh, passenger delivery bonus. If we win this, it's definitely not game, but come on. There you go. There's just 100,000 on top, just to seal the deal. We've got it. Passenger delivery bonus. What are we in? Let's have a quick look. We're industry leaders. 73% and 81% for passengers and mail, respectively. Right, we can now build here, and we're building clothing. Textile mill. And this is going to be ridiculous. This is going to be utterly ridiculous. And I love it. Because it's going to go to there. And we're saying there. All the textiles to go there. Oh, look. We're going to do it again. But it's just going to be here and straight. Buying out more stock. We'll go with that. Clear it. Oh, you... George has been a bit naughty there. See that? Look, they've gone right across. And we're going to go here. Because they're going to be bringing... Yep, there you go. Look, they're bringing... they're bringing the cargo that we've just now allowed to be processed. Well, don't worry. We have better locos. I say look, I've been putting all these freight stuff on, not freight. Not freight locos. There we go, that'll do. Right, so that's upgraded, I think. Yes, let's go up here, just double check that that's upgraded as well. We have... It is, yeah, fully upgraded. We are bringing stuff down to here, which is fine. We are on... We're on so much money. It's game, set, and match, I think. I think we have this in the bag. I've just realised that our money is shot up to 32 million, and it's pretty much we're gaining 1 million every 30 seconds at this stage. As soon as it popped up and said 25% passenger and mail delivery bonus, that was it. Honestly, that was it. From here, then, we're bringing food back and forward, but we're not exporting our clothing. So what I want to do is... I want to export the clothing, but how on earth... Where am I going to take it? I mean, ideally, I'd double track this. All the way. Say there. And go all the way around. Oh, we can! We can actually do that. I'm going to go out on a limb now and say this is going to break. It's going to break. We don't need to take that back. I reckon this is going to break. I'll try and connect this up. Oh, that's so going to just... Yep, this is just going to jam. Another loco there. That might help. And... No. That might help. Oh, look. It's saying this is stuck. But it's not stuck, it's just going up and over. That's fine then. So, I'm just going to buy out some of the last stock available. As I said, way to win. Buy everybody out. Or do the victory screen. We didn't do the first one, sadly. Rockets of Rainhill. Railway menu we've done. The next one is possible, but we're not going to focus on it. There was a new loco, though, and what was it? It was the John Midland Spinner. It is a mixed passenger... Oh, it's mixed. Look at the improvements in it. All right, okay. This is where we are going to spend a lot of money on upgrading our entire set rolling stock here. The whole thing is getting done. Everything that's on a rail is getting upgraded. In maybe not the right order, but it's getting upgraded. And this is where the game shows its age by not giving us a quick way to upgrade everything in one go. But hey ho. I don't even know if this is good economy, upgrading all of this. It's happening, so there we go. Second last, and last one. Right, okay, how are we doing? We are on 3.7 million. We are valued at 42.5 million. The next highest is Brunel on just under 20 million, 19.3, 19.4, 19.5. Yeah, they're still improving. George Stevenson is on 8.2 million and Jim Hill on 3.7. So I'm not concerned about Jim or George. Brunel is... well, it is what it is. So, half's cost to build bridges. I'll put a bid on it anyway, just so that other people don't have it. I don't mind wasting people's time on that. Yeah, Jim, you can have that for 170. No, Brunel, you can have that as well. So, just to cover a couple of things. Go early with Did Norwich just expand massively there? Go massive with expansion. Sell all your shares, expand heavily, and go big on passengers and mail. Constantly upgrade your trains to make sure that the maintenance is not a problem. Do right angles where possible to increase the train speed and reduce the overall length of the track. Use these little slithers here. That's probably even too big for a lot of pros. To just save some money. Don't be buying other people's stock or even probably patents unless you really want it, unless you are the highest. And industry is something is good, but yeah, not something maybe to be focused on. However, there is something to be focused on. I'm going to buy this textile mill. Oh, Jim Hill wants it. Well, I want it. Why do I want it? Oh, it's a textile mill. Of course I would want the industry. But nothing's been transported there. That backfired. So what happened there is, when you start buying stuff like that, the AI bids in it. They're just gonna, they really want it. So this textile mill will start the bidding. 78. It's never gonna receive traffic. George Stevens just bid on it. I put a 10 grand on it just to up that a bit, and then they jumped in. I think Brunel jumped in. Ooh, that's good. Claude Hamilton, passenger. Yeah, so I'm now they're buying it. They want it. Well, they can have it. I didn't want it in the first place. I'm just here to drive the prices up, and they're spending money. That's what I mean. So I'm not touching it. They're buying it. They can have it. Look, 280,000. It's never going to receive traffic. I say they only got this one because I literally clicked a millisecond before the last bid. These are really stuck. Yeah, the beef is all stuck. And I think, oh, these are stuck as well. Oh, these are never going to get through. It's this one here, I think. I'm not going to concern myself with it. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and just start auctions. Chemical plant. A textile mill. You know, the AI is bidding against themselves. Cannery. You know, we're never gonna bother with this. We're just doing it so they can bleed their money off instead of saving up money to build more stuff or buy shares. Brilliant, brilliant. So all I'm doing is I'm waiting for. So another bit of a tip there: just let them spend their money. And I've got about 6 or 7 auctions in the queue, so there's no patent things going to pop up because the auction's queued up. So we know they're going to be an advantage worked out that way. The AI is bidding against itself furiously to get stuff that's never going to see traffic, most likely, or if you were to, yeah, if it was to see traffic, it's probably going to be the ship's sailed by now. I'm going to have to delete one of these. I don't even know which one it is. Oh, did that just then pull forward? It did. Yeah. I think they're going to be stuck as well. Obviously, this could backfire. Some of these could be quite expensive, and then we not get anything off it. But, you know, I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. And I'm just waiting for Brunel to maybe spend a bit more money. Because we got 17 million. Oh, look, the old cannery. Oh, look. Well, we've just liquidated Brunel. Liquidate. And that was Jim as well. Brunel's gone. Jim is gone. George Stevenson is next. George, do you want to buy that Ipswich War Factory? Yeah, I think they do. Oh, we'll also see maybe get the War Factory in Birmingham going as well. Strangely, I've not seen anything being transported when it comes to munitions. The War Factories. Let's have a quick look. Textiles. Arms. None. Nobody's transporting them. Oh, there's a nice loco. So, look, I'm going to go for the War Factory. I think I'll end up getting this, actually. I think there's no real... Yeah, we've got that. Now, we could keep expanding. Look, there's loads of stuff missing now because we liquidate. I don't normally merge. Every time it merges, it just becomes an explosion in a girder factory. It's just a horrible mess. But we're not good. You know, we're so far ahead of the game now. We're on 75 million. The next is George on 9. I mean, we might as well just, for the sake of it, just make sure that we get that because we can. We'll buy that steel mill, and by the time the auction finishes, we'll be able to buy George Stevenson out. But yeah, that has been a bit of Railroads on the Robber Baron difficulty, as well as the realistic / hard routing method. I'm not taking credit at all for some of the things we've done here, like the 90-degree angles, using straight lines, going early with the passengers and mail. That's just, I mean, the game's that old. You can search for a, ways to win, and it'll, you'll get these quite common. But if you know if you have any tips, comments, suggestions, etc. for more of this sort of thing, then by all means let me know. There we go. That's a game over. That's been a bit of Robber Baron difficulty with a hard, realistic routing. We have managed to get there with, I must confess, it was a lot easier than I expected. I think we lucked out, though, because we were quite away from everybody else. I mean, we were in Norwich, and the closest person was round here in Hastings, I think it was. So we connected up 2 or 3 cities and were transporting the passengers and mail, and only us were transporting the passengers and mail. There was only us. Same for over here. All of the passengers and mail from Peterborough and Norwich and Birmingham, it was just us, I believe. It wasn't until we got closer that we were having some issues there. But anyway, that's been a bit of the game. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hopefully it's been interesting looking at a hardest difficulty in the game. If you want to see more of this sort of thing on a different map, have any tips, comments, suggestions for different challenges, then just pop them in the comments there. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.